What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. So, as we all know, the new year is upon us. Christmas is next week. So, with that being said, heading into the new year, I just want to touch base on some goals that I plan on accomplishing. Just simple goals in terms of investment when it comes to retirement accounts, and also I'm gonna touch on HSA account as well. But let's get into retirement accounts now. IRAs, individual retirement accounts. One of the most popular ones are a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is the complete opposite to IRA. So a Roth IRA is the money that you're contributing towards it is already taxed, but when it's time for you to withdraw that money when you reach retirement age, you withdraw that money tax free. Now, no matter how much it compounds to, all that money is tax free. Meaning, if you max it out each and every year, which the max contribution for next year is 7,500. You max it out, and then you take that money and you invest it into the stock market. You know, very simple. Um, let's say you invested into a VOO and like a QQQ and a SCHD, the three fund portfolio, or you just invested in solely into food. And you do that each and every year, and that money's gonna compound and compound and grow over time. So by the time you hit retirement, all that money you can withdraw it tax free. Now, an IRA, which is the opposite to the Roth, the money is pre-taxed, so you get a tax deduction up front. But when you hit retirement age and it's time for you to withdraw that money, you'll pay taxes on the money that you're withdrawing. So the Roth IRA, the money up front is taxed, but when it's time for you to withdraw it, you can withdraw it tax free. The IRA, the money is pre-tax, so when it's time for you to withdraw from it, that's when you pay taxes on it. So that's mainly the difference between a Roth IRA and an IRA. And the same thing goes for your 401ks at your job. Your job will offer a regular 401k, and also some of them offer a Roth 401k, which is the opposite to the 401k. All right. So yeah, but like I said, for the Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, the max contribution for next year as a single individual is 7,500. Now, if you're 50 plus, you can add an additional 1,100 as a catch-up contribution. So if you're over 50, single, that individual can max out their Roth IRA. Their max limit is going to be 8,600. Now, if you got a family, you're under 50, you could invest 7,500, and then your spouse could also invest an additional 7,500. All right. And let's say you're married and you're 50 plus, you one can invest 8,600, and your spouse could invest an additional 8,600. All right. So that's just a couple of quick details on the Roth IRA and your traditional IRA accounts. And these accounts, you can open them up with any investment provider, Vanguard, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, all of those have these retirement accounts available to you. And yes, you can open this on top of having your 401k at your job. Your 401k or your Roth 401k at your job, this is separate. This you can open up on your own. All right. So just keep those things in mind. All right. Now the HSA. Now some jobs do offer HSA plan. You probably have to check with HR, but you can open up a HSA with, like I said, Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab. They have HSA accounts in which you could open. All right. Now, the HSA is a health savings account. All right. So this is used to cover your medical expenses. Your trip to the dentist, your prescription. You had to go to the ER, stuff like that. Now, this what makes this so powerful is, one, the max contribution as an individual is 4,400. All right, and that is pre-tax money, so that's a deduction right off the bat on your taxes right there. All right, now it's used to cover medical expenses, right? Now you could also take this money and invest it into the stock market. So your 4,400 that's in your HSA that you contribute to HSA, you could take that 4,400 and invest it into the stock market. And another thing you could do is invest in the stock market and over time let that money compound and grow. And let's say you had, and I don't know, you had to pay for your prescription. Now you could withdraw that money tax free and pay for your prescription, or you could leave that money in there and let it compound and grow and just pay for your subscription out of pocket. Now, as long as you keep a receipt of that transaction that you paid for your prescription out of pocket, down the road you can reimburse yourself that same amount, as long as you have proof that you paid for that particular subscription. And also that reimbursement is tax free. So one, you get a tax deduction up front. Two, your money compounds and grows tax free. And then three, you can withdraw it. You can reimburse yourself as long as you keep a receipt of your transaction that you covered the medical expenses out of pocket. You can reimburse yourself the equivalent amount. And when you withdraw from your HSA account, that money is tax free as well. All right. But going back, like I said, as a single individual, the max contribution limit is 4,400. And if you're 50 plus as a single individual, you have a catch-up contribution of $1,000. So your max contribution will be 5,400. Now let's say you have family, you're married. The family max contribution is $8,750. Now, if you have a family and you're 50 plus, you're both 50 plus, you have a catch-up contribution of $1,000, and your max contribution is $10,750. All right. So yeah, the HSA account is, in my opinion, a lot of people sleep on this account, but it's no joke. As long as you stay the course and you just use it for what it is, it's a very powerful account when it comes to just building wealth long term as well. All right. And also, in order to qualify for an HSA account, you need to have a high deductible healthcare plan. So definitely look into HSA account. Is, in my opinion, is a slept on account that could just absolutely build wealth for you in the long run. But yeah, that I really want to touch on those three types of accounts, especially heading into the new year. Obviously, people always say, "Oh, a new year, new me," but you don't have to wait till the new year. You can start today by making some changes to your life that's going to be beneficial for you in the long run. All right, because the decisions you make today is going to drastically um, impact your future, whether that's negatively or positively. So yeah, man, and these accounts are powerful. They're no joke. The Roth IRA, I love the Roth IRA. Um, Traditional IRA, if you got 401k, you don't really need it, but it's up to you. It's there, and the HSA account, it's a must in my opinion. All right, but yeah, definitely look into these accounts. They're absolutely crucial when it comes to building and preserving wealth. All right, but with that being said, thank you guys for watching. You know, you guys be safe. Be safe out there. It's holiday season. Enjoy your loved ones, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace.